Declararon emergencia en la ciudad de Newburgh, eso es en el valle de Houston, Texas, tras encontrar una sustancia potencialmente peligrosa en el agua potable. Las autoridades detectaron altas concentraciones de un químico conocido como PFO, por sus siglas en inglés, presente en la espuma para extinguir el fuego y detergentes. Imagínense, peligrosísimo este químico. Es un químico que ha sido vinculado a problemas reproductivos y de desarrollo.
Un grave problema de contaminación de agua afecta a numerosos residentes del noreste del condado Harris. Así lo afirman varias familias preocupadas que aseguran que a pesar de haber reportado la situación, este problema persiste.
Mi bebé tiene 5 meses y mi preocupación es con qué agua lo estoy lavando sus biberones, donde él toma su leche.
Este es el agua que sale de la llave en la comunidad TWAC Lakes.
Huele excesivamente a cloro.
Ya tengo 3 años y medio viviendo aquí aproximadamente y desde el principio el agua tiene problemas.
Muy bonito, ¿verdad?
Mi hijo tiene aquí blanco, tiene parches blancas ya aquí porque se le pone resire. Y mi hijo no estaba así.
Nosotros hemos tirado cantidades de ropa porque se manchan un color café.
Ya estamos desesperados, nadie nos quiere atender, hablamos al número de teléfono que viene ahí en el papel y si te atienden groseramente.
Y bueno, la TCEQ actualmente tiene una investigación abierta del sistema público de agua de TWAC en respuesta a quejas recibidas alegando que el agua le ha causado problemas de éxema, inclusive a un residente, y también, por supuesto, se están quejando de la presión del agua, que es muy baja. Vamos a ver qué dicen las autoridades al respecto.
Dangerous drinking water? A new report shows a chemical is in tap water and you might not even know about it.
Amy, chromium-6 is a known cancer-causing chemical. However, most people out there aren't even aware that they're consuming it. And what I found out about our local tap water may surprise you. Each colored area on this map shows where a cancer-causing chemical called chromium-6 was found in tap water. The chemical was made famous by the film Erin Brockovich.
Hexavalent chromium can be very harmful.
So it kills people.
Oh, yeah.
Which tells the story of a single mother who exposed a California utility company for contaminating their water with chromium-6. But a new study is revealing the chemical is a widespread problem, and it's in your tap water too.
It's an ongoing issue, and I think that the group that put out this report wanted to call attention to the fact that there are levels of chromium-6 in the drinking water of much of the country.
In fact, according to the recent study, this chemical many of us are consuming is linked to lung cancer and reproductive problems.
Chromium-6 does cause cancer. Our public health goal was based on a study that found rats and mice who drank water with chromium-6 developed gastrointestinal tumors.
You might be thinking drinking bottled water can help you avoid this chemical, but that's not necessarily the case. Your tap water actually has to go through more rigorous testing than bottled water.
Now a new database allows everyone to see what exactly is flowing through your faucet. As Chip Reed reports, the results can be unsettling.
The database allows consumers to go online and see exactly what contaminants are in the water in their area. The new report also says almost 19,000 water systems in the U.S. have levels of lead that could affect formula-fed babies, and 93 contaminants in the nation's water are linked to an increased risk of cancer. Nika Leiba is with the Environmental Working Group.
Who is most at risk?
Most at risk are young children, babies, and pregnant women.
The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency said in a statement, America's drinking water remains among the safest in the world, and protecting drinking water is EPA's top priority. The agency also says more than 90% of the nation's drinking water systems meet all EPA standards.
They meet the water quality standards. Does that mean their water is safe?
Absolutely not. The water quality standards or the legal standards are set based on a compromise between health and economical and political interests. So it's not purely health.
A group of Pearland neighbors think their tap water is dangerous. It smells, and the answers they're getting from City Hall only make them worry more.
We have brand new houses, and we have this nasty water sitting in them. Like, what's growing in our pipes that we can't see?
Well, then why haven't they ever publicized the reports? When we lived in Alvin every year we got the results of the water test on our water bill. Pearland doesn't do that. Is there a reason for that? Are they trying to hide something? We don't know.
It's not working. Flushing it's not enough. There's something else.
Brockovich called chloramine, the mix of chlorine and ammonia used to disinfect the district's water, a cheap, dirty trick that, quote, actually forms toxins 1,000 times more dangerous.
The most vulnerable are the children. They often are. And kids under 6 years of age are being poisoned.
The brain health of a generation of children is in danger. But Flint is not alone. All across America, our nation's water supply is under assault. Natural gas drilling igniting water concerns in states like Pennsylvania, New York, Florida, Wyoming, Utah, and Texas. Hundreds of communities are now concerned about water contamination, tapping into widespread worries all across the country.
Experts say that the most pronounced health issue that may be encountered in kids are learning disabilities, low IQ, ADHD, things that are happening and you're not going to know what it's caused from if you're not sure about your water. So how would you know if the drinking water in your city or your town might be contaminated? That's the question, right? Right now, how do you figure it out? Well, first off, look at the water. These aren't always going to be the case, but there's some of the clues. Is it cloudy? Does it have a blue-green stain residue on your sink or your tub? Is it foaming up? Bleach-like odors, and a foul smell. Even metallic taste when you put it actually in your mouth. These are all subtle clues that something's not quite right. I'm issuing an alert. There's a state of emergency with America's water. Lethal contaminants are creating a toxic mix in the water that you're drinking, in the water you bathe in, and the water you brush your teeth with. Parasites, chemical cleaning agents, arsenic, even animal feces can be lurking in the water in your home, and you don't even know it.
Water. It's the primal source of all life on our planet. We drink it, we bathe in it, we grow our food with it. Without it, we will die. So when we turn on the faucets in our homes, we expect the water that pours out to be clean, fresh, and safe. What you don't know is much of our water is making us sick, maybe even killing us. Here are the hard facts. Every year, nearly 20 million of us get sick from water infected by parasites, bacteria, and viruses. And 1 out of every 10 of us gets exposed to water contaminated with toxic chemicals, poisoning our bodies. Manganese, barium, lead, even arsenic. All of it pumped illegally into our soil, contaminating our water supply. The New York Times reports the Clean Water Act, passed in 1972 to protect the safety of our water, has been violated more than 500,000 times just in the last 5 years alone. Who's poisoning our water? Businesses of every kind, from large chemical factories and power plants to your local gas stations and dry cleaners. But also you and me, the products we use every day. Prescription drugs, shampoo, sunscreen, all are showing up in our water supply and often can't be filtered out.
¿Sabe usted qué tan saludable es el agua que está bebiendo? Un estudio del diario británico The Guardian reveló que la ciudad de Flint en Michigan no es la única en Estados Unidos con altos niveles de plomo en el agua. Esto es debido a la manera en que se realizan los análisis en diferentes partes de la nación.
Ellos están haciendo ciertos fraudes en algunas ciudades cuando hacen el análisis de la concentración de plomo en el agua. Le dicen a las personas donde a las casas que se va a hacer el chequeo que dejen la pila abierta un rato y que recojan esa agua para analizarla. O si no, que dejen el agua en un envase un tiempo almacenada. Y de esa forma pues disminuye la concentración real de plomo.
Varios menores resultaron envenenados por la contaminación. Este problema pudiera repetirse a través del país, dejando graves secuelas.
Puede producir alteraciones mentales, retraso mental, irritabilidad, pérdida de la memoria.
En respuesta a la investigación, muchos departamentos de agua dijeron que la Agencia de Protección Ambiental de Estados Unidos no emitió una guía clara sobre este tema o que no recibieron una notificación por parte del organismo en relación con los protocolos de pruebas. Y en caso de que usted viva en una de las ciudades donde hay problemas con el agua, los expertos recomiendan que se asegure de que en su casa no haya tuberías de plomo y que compre filtros y botellas de agua para que la pueda consumir.